Have you guys been struggling in ranked play and looking to improve? Well, I'm a 6-time Call of Duty champion with over 10 years of pro player experience. I'm here to give you guys 6 movement tips that will help you guys better improve your gameplay and help you engage into different gunfights. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about today in today's movement guide is just how to maneuver around the map and really hit those rush routes that you see a lot of pro players hit, and you're curious how they get there so fast and what's so different about the timings. This may sound like an obvious one to you guys sitting at home or maybe watching this video, but to start things off, it's going to be running out with your knife. So what you may notice is a lot of these pro players have these rush routes or different areas that they like to, get to fast, whether that's in search and destroy or hardpoint breakoffs or control spots. What I'm saying by this is you want to run with your knife. So if you're an AR player and you've been rocking that pistol, or as you see some of these guys rock that back pocket pistol, you're going to want to go ahead and put that away off the starter rounds. Actually running with your tactical knife with double sprint will allow you to get to places at the absolute fastest. So let's say we're playing Mercado Search and Destroy and we're going to rush the back alley here. You're going to rush all the way to your point that you need to be, and then you're going to swap to your gun. And I know it sounds stupid, but like, you'd be surprised how many casuals at home are watching this that actually use their gun while playing the game. So whenever you're rushing, whether it be off spawn or whether that be to get to a specific area on the map, make sure that you guys have your knife out. I do this all the time. If you guys are on my live streams watching me play, you know that off spawn, if I spawn, like, say across the map, the hills all the way on like key 2, right? If I spawn here, I'm going to pull out my knife and I'm going to rush to barber as fast as I possibly can with my knife out. And then when I think that an opponent's going to be nearby, or when, I'm realizing, hey, I'm about to get into a gunfight, I pull out my gun, just because that will help cut down a lot of time while maneuvering through the map and really help you, like I said, get to those power spots a lot quicker in search and destroy or in control or off breakoffs. And hardpoint, you're just definitely going to be wanting to run around with your knife. And this will take some time. It's not going to be something that comes with you guys easily. Obviously, you got to get used to when you're using it off spawn, when you're running around with your knife, pulling back out that gun and being ready for that engagement, because you don't want to get caught with your pants down with your knife out and just be dying over and over. But I promise you, adding this little tip to your gameplay will help everything kind of have more of a flow. You'll be getting from point A to point B a lot faster, and you'll be getting back into those engagements in hardpoint a lot quicker than you would be just running with your gun up. So definitely add this in your gameplay. Like I said, it may take a little bit of time. You may get caught sometimes with your pants down with the knife out, but overall, I promise you guys that this will help you improve so much more in Modern Warfare 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about tip number 2. So for number 2, we're going to be talking about diving. And I have a few different things I want to talk about with diving. Obviously, over the past few titles and Call of Duties, we've had a lot of slide canceling. Well, as you guys know, slide canceling is out. And in Modern Warfare 2's rank play, you'll see a lot of players dolphin diving. And you're probably wondering why, or maybe you don't, and you know that sliding is complete garbage, but no one really slides anymore, and everybody kind of dives. And what you're going to want to use diving for in Modern Warfare 2's rank play, or really just in Modern Warfare 2 in general, is to get behind cover or get away from engagements. So let's say I was going to be engaging on P2 here on Mercado. If I want to try and get to a power spot here, I'm going to be dolphin diving to this hedge instead of just running out, right? Because if I were to just run out here, if that guy's in the top of the window, he's probably going to kill me 10 out of 10 times, right? But if I cut this corner and I have a teammate following up me from behind and I dolphin dive to this hedge, I'm probably going to be staying alive here instead of just walking out of around that corner, or just, like I said, trying to slide into that engagement. So what I want you to see you guys be doing here is you can use it in multiple areas on the map, not just behind this bush, but like if I was trying to engage, like I said, on the P2, I would dolphin dive there. Or if I'm trying to get away from somebody, say I'm trying to go from the hedge back to the cut, I'm probably going to try and dive here instead of just running back. Again, it's your best chance of kind of staying alive in Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, the time to kill is a lot faster than other Call of Duties, and you really die pretty quick. So instead of running in most spots, you're going to want to dolphin dive. It's kind of like a little snake mechanic as well. Say I were to dolphin dive behind a head glitch, let's say right here, right? And then I stood up and pop-up glitched them, or people call it snaking. That's going to help me engage in this gunfight instead of just running straight up to the street here to this heady. So I would literally dolphin dive to the heady and then stand up and fight them. And this is a good baiting mechanic. It's a good way to kind of get behind cover. You're not going to ever want to engage into gunfights with diving, but you're definitely going to want to try and dive to different spots. Maybe the guy's in the 10 door right there, and I dolphin dive across here. I'm going to be able to get information on where my opponent is without dying. I guarantee the guy's not going to be able to kill me in the 10 door there. Get information, find out where he is, call it to my teammates, let them know where they are, and then they can come help me, and I can stay alive and really just help things go a lot more fluently when you're trying to break hard points or get to certain spots and search and destroy. This will definitely help you. And to note on diving, another little tip that you guys can add to your gameplay is a little cancel animation that you can do with dolphin diving. So what I mean by that is dolphin diving, basically, if you were to do the full dive here, you're not going to be able to kind of keep your gun up. But if you land on a ledge, you've probably seen a lot of the pro players do this. Right when you land on the ledge, it cancels that animation right away. So you can get your gun up and actually still do that like dive and get that momentum going. So what I want to see you guys do is whenever you're like I said, coming up to a ledge, or whether you're dolphin diving out on Albagra Fortress trying to get out of the spawn trap, you can literally dolphin dive to these ledges, cancel your dive, and then get ready and get your gun up for another engagement. So on top of just engaging, like I said, with diving or trying to bait for your teammates, if there's ever a spot or a ledge on the map where you can kind of cancel that animation, make sure you're doing it. I promise you it'll help you be ready for those gunfights and help you keep your gun up, and will help you win a lot more engagements and really just move around the map a lot more fluently. Not so clunky, not so bot-like, because if you're just, like I said, diving around, the animation takes quite a while, but if you're canceling it, it's huge. And the third tip I want to give you guys in today's video is shouldering. And what I mean by that, if you guys don't know, you guys are probably sitting here like, shouldering, what are we talking about? It's really to help you win gunfights, but it's also to help you, I guess, get a good understanding of like movement on the map. So if I were to like try and break down a hill or something like that, you'll probably see a lot of shoulders, maybe calling it throwing shimmies or throwing moo-moos, or really just anything like that. It's just going to be shouldering from information. So it's kind of what I taught you guys about the dive, how you can dive across, get information. The shoulder is very, very similar. This is useful in all game modes and ranked play. It's just really getting information without just going into it blindlessly. So let's say this bot right here that I'm playing is going to come around the corner. I'm going to be getting information while throwing shoulders here, instead of just flying out a gate and just hoping he's on the heady, unless I have that information already from a teammate calling it out or something like that. I'm really going to be shouldering to get that information, get an idea of where he is, and probably not get weak because of it. Just simply from how fast you can throw shoulders in this game. You can get really good at it. Like if, let's say I was sitting here watching mid for my teammates and search and destroy, I can sit here, throw these shoulders all day, and I can't really get back down or shot by the enemy. And it's like, it's stupid broken. It's extremely good when you're engaging into gunfights. You're going to literally shoulder, and then jump chow, right? Shoulder, jump chow. And this, again, will help you kind of get more information without running out there blindlessly and dying over and over and feeling like I'm just bait for my teammates or whatever. This will help you to kind of get information and then base it off of that. So the tip number 4 we will go with is just jump shotting. And I know it sounds like silly and basic for a movement guide, but I'm telling you guys, the combination of shouldering with jump shotting is extremely broken. It's probably one of the best ways to engage and really just to move around the map. Like, you're not going to want to run around like a bot, just walking into gunfights or just sprinting around aimlessly. The combination of throwing shoulders, right? And then you get that information and then you jump shot and jump challenge the corner. You're not going to want to jump unaimed or jump like, you know, with your gun not up or anything like that. You're going to want to keep your gun up the entire time, okay? So keep your gun up. This is like a practice. If I were to be engaging against a BZ or Simp or one of the good guys in Call of Duty as a pro, you shoulder, get that information where he's coming from, right? And then jump chow. Keep your gun up. That way, whenever you go into that engagement, you will get the first shot on your opponent instead of getting weak. If I were to shoulder, and then like try and snap onto him, it's going to mess up my centering. Where if I shoulder, and then jump and have my gun up, I'm going to be ready for that gunfight. I'm going to get the first engagement. And it's also a broken camera mechanic that's going to help you, especially in online when we're talking about ping and different things that will actually make you lose gunfights, where we're not playing on LAN and rank play, right? We're playing on ping. So the ping differential, cameras are extremely broken. So what I mean by that is when you jump the corner, you're going to get peeker's advantage. So you actually see your opponent first. It may not look like it on your screen, but you're going to get the first bullet off just because that's how it works online. Been playing Call of Duty for 10 plus years. And let me tell you how many times I get camera joked. It's insane. And people that are really good at this are like a BZ in the Pro League. He's extremely good at throwing shoulders and jump shotting corners because, again, it will help you get that engagement going first, and you'll get that first bullet into your opponent to help you win that gunfight. So like I said, so a big combination is going to be shouldering and jump shotting those corners. Again, this will help you move around the map a lot more smooth and really be able to engage in those gunfights, get that first bullet off to help you win every single one of those gunfights. Another movement mechanic that will help you guys win more gunfights, and it's one of my favorites, let me tell you. We got rid of sliding and slide canceling, and we added in snaking. And this is a mechanic, again, you see all pro players using. If you watch the CDL or you watch anybody in the league, I promise you they have this mastered. And what this is, and we've talked about it before in previous videos, but this is a mechanic to get information. It's basically everything I've taught you guys thus far in this video, but it's all kind of combined in one. Snaking is extremely broken. It allows you to get information. It allows you to see your opponent, and it allows you to not get weak. It really doesn't get much better than that. This bot can't hit me. It's actually impossible. But you're just going to want to get this movement down. Again, go into a private match if you've never done it before you go into a, ranked play or whatever and try and figure it out. You're going to want to prone, stand up, and sprint forward, and then pull back on your stick all in one motion. So sprint forward, pull back, sprint forward, pull back, sprint forward, pull back. And you're proning in between all of that. And what that is going to do is going to create a slithery snake, I'm a snake, animation. And again, it will help you get information from your enemies, or from the people you're trying to figure out on the map. You can't get hit. And on top of not being able to hit, you can just stand up and it breaks their camera completely. And then you can engage in the gunfight. This is by far the most broken movement mechanic I've ever seen in COD history. It's literally so stupid. I promise you guys, you have to add this to your gameplay. If you're going to want to be winning more gunfights and improving in rank, you're going to see a lot of players using this snake animation. And you can literally do it like, you don't even have to be on a head glitch. This movement mechanic literally breaks your camera. So if you prone and literally dive, like it literally is so broken. Like I actually can't believe it. It's honestly ridiculous. Another movement mechanic, and this is a pretty basic one that you may have known since the start of MW2, but again, you'll see a lot of pro players doing it, is the instant drop shot. What that is where you sprint forward, and as you're sprinting forward, you pull back on your left stick and you prone. And it doesn't look like it does anything crazy, but I promise you, have your friends go into a private match. I wish I had somebody that could show it to you guys right now. But the drop shot animation is instant. It literally is the fastest animation. I'll see if I can get a bot to kill me real quick, Tarny. Hang on. So as you can see in that kill cam right there, the drop shot is instantaneously. And this is something extremely broken that, again, you'll see a lot of pro players using, is the instant drop shot. It is so overpowered and good. And it'll help you to really get those 2 pieces and 3 pieces. And this takes a little bit more skill, I can't lie, because you got to get good at button mashing is what I like to call it. But to do this, again, you're going to sprint forward and then pull back on the left stick as you prone. And like I said, it does an instant drop shot notification. Basically, like your guy literally hits the ground right away, and people won't be able to catch you with this mechanic. It's really good after you get like 1 kill and maybe you're engaging on the corner, then bang, you just hit the floor, pop that 2-piece, and it's a crazy movement that, again, a lot of these pro players are using, that you'll see them get like insane 2-pieces that just don't even make sense. They're doing this instant drop shot. Nobody does this old slow drop shot anymore. You want to do this instant drop shot, and I promise you guys, again, it'll help you win so many gunfights. The last tip that I have for you guys, and it's really not used other than on staircases, is going to be sliding down stairs. And this is the only time you will catch me ever doing the slide in this game. I just don't find sliding to be good other than these staircase situations. But what I mean by that is, on any staircase, you guys know the deal. You can slide down them. It's the only time that you will find me doing it in ranked play is, like I said, on a staircase. So what you're going to want to do is literally just when you hit the bottom of the stairs, you can just slide in. It's a fast way to engage. Say I was going to be breaking this P2 hard point. You literally slide down and then you catch like a momentum boost from the stairs. I don't know. It's been a thing in Call of Duty for years. They've never really patched it or fixed it. And again, this is the only time you'll catch me using the slide, but any staircase that's going down, slide down it and find yourself engaging that way. It'll help you catch momentum and then possibly get the first shot on your teammate, or it will help you get the first shot on your opponent, not your teammate. Not sure why I said that, but it's a good little movement mechanic, again, to kind of keep that momentum going, keep that flow going, and really help you win more gunfights and overall just have way better, more fluent movement while playing MW2's ranked play. I hope you guys enjoyed the 6 or 7 tips for today's video. I hope you guys' movement is a lot better after that. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what other types of videos you guys would like to see. Thank you guys for all the support. It's been absolutely amazing. Appreciate you guys. And until the next video, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.